Hi there, sweet soul. This is Karina Ladet. I'm an intuitive healer and channel. And I was going to create a very different video today, but due to the recent events with the US election and just a lot of emotions and a lot of fear and anger and suffering that has been coming up to the surface for many of us. And I just really felt guided to connect in and share some of my trusted and tried tools and practices that really help me when I'm going through what feels like a grieving process. You know, when your feelings are so raw and you're not just feeling your stuff, but you're tapping into the collective pain and the collective suffering or anger, and uh, and everything feels really. It's like being in a spiral of darkness, right? And how do we navigate through that? Because what I see sometimes is either you push through and you don't give yourself the space to feel what you're feeling, or we get into the I'm a spiritual teacher, I should just say uplifting things and think positively. And to be honest with you, none of those options feel really good to me. And that's not how I meet myself. And that's not how I support my clients and my friends and people I love when they're going through a really hard time. So I wanted to share what does work for me. And by work, I mean that I find spaces of stillness and peace, even if they are tiny spaces of stillness within myself. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm, bursting with joy and that everything feels awesome again. Because when we're going through hard stuff, we need to, we need time to process, time to let go, time to uh, feel something different. And so for me, you can't rush that. There's no time limit to how much a time it should take to grieve something, whether it's a project or a person or something happening in the world. So I hope this inspires you, and I hope it helps you in some way. So uh, one of my first tools or practices is really to stop and allow myself to feel, because sometimes we just want to run away, so we get busy, we we keep doing so we don't have to feel. We're trying to run away from it. So I just stop whatever I'm doing and I allow myself to feel what I'm feeling. And if that's something really uncomfortable, like grief, deep sense of sadness, fear, anxiety, anger, then I allow myself to fully feel that. I feel it until I'm ready to release it. And then I let go of that feeling into the earth and I let it go. And so sometimes this can take a few minutes. Sometimes it takes, weeks and months and years of just feeling, allowing that feeling to be in my body, sensing where it is. Is my chest feeling heavy? Is there a knot in my stomach? Wherever it is, just put your attention there, and just allow yourself to feel, and then allow that feeling to dissolve at its own pace, and give yourself love. Give yourself all the support and love you need as you gently and lovingly hold these feelings within you and let them go. So feeling. And then I also do my healing practices. So because I do healing work, I give myself some healing. I clear my chakras, I clear my body, and I breathe in love and healing energies. I breathe in peace. And so if you're a healer, you do healing work, then I do encourage you to give yourself some of that healing. And if you're not, then do reach out to, experienced healers that you love and trust, and ask for help. I think sometimes when things seem really big and hard and deep, It's a great to ask for help. I mean, I reach out to my team of my support team all the time to ask for help, because together we're stronger, right? Um, and also, when you sign up to my love letters, you receive monthly free healing sessions. So that's a great way to receive healing, um, if you feel you need that. And then another way is to take really good care of myself. And to me, great self-care means I let go of everything that isn't urgent. So, we can always reevaluate what urgent is, because sometimes everything feels urgent, but most of the time it's not. So delegate, ask people for help. With practical things, with your work stuff, anything that you can let go of, um, let it go, and really tune into your body, your heart, and your soul, and ask yourself what you need. And often it means doing less, peeling off the stuff that isn't so important, or just letting go of it today, or maybe this week, and doing it later on, right? So let go of the things that aren't important and amp up the self-care. So, resting, time in nature, going for walks, doing yoga, um, maybe dancing, because sometimes movement really helps us shift the energy we're in. Um, and sometimes when we feel a lot of pain and a lot of sadness, we don't want to do like really intense movement. So sometimes just stretching, doing a few yoga poses, or maybe dancing to really gentle, soothing music can be helpful. And sometimes we really want to break out of sweat, right? And and let that energy go uh, by moving a lot. So maybe like I love drumming, or anything tribal, or Zumba, or something really gets me out of my head and into my body, so I can release in a really physical way. So that's also a great way to take care of your body. And then just tune into what you need. Get really basic. Okay, what do I want to eat right now? And what foods give me energy? What foods feel good to my body? Um, Drinking water, tea. Nurture yourself with the best quality food and the best quality of drinks, right? To help your body to recuperate, because it's really stressful for your body as well when you're going through these phases. So be kind to your body, and slow down as much as you can, because I don't think we can just keep doing all the time. And when we go through something really big, inner work and inner transformation, we need to slow down so we can process. So of course, life goes on, and there's work to do, and we can't always just lie in bed for a week, but pockets of time, maybe going to bed early, give yourself some rest, and just doing things that feel good to you. And maybe these are familiar things, and maybe they're not. Maybe you need to reevaluate what feels good right now. I love lying down on the earth and just feeling the weight of my body, because it helps me calm my mind, and it really helps me to release the weight that I feel that I'm carrying in my shoulders or in my back. So it's just such a beautiful way to let go and really lean into Mother Earth and feel that how held we are and how supported we are by the earth underneath our feet. And then if you love, swimming, water is a great way to cleanse our bodies. So drinking a lot of water, swimming in water, taking long baths, showers to clear energy as well, can be really, really helpful. And then I also love when there's something going on collectively, I also clear my space. I sage, I burn incense, I maybe clear out my house a bit. I get rid of stuff I don't need anymore and make space. Open all the windows, let in some fresh air, and just let go. Because sometimes when we feel really bad and we're going through something really hard, um, we're not just feeling our own stuff, but we're also picking up on what's going on collectively, right? Other people's pain and just energy swirling around. So if you're a sensitive soul, intuitive, empathic soul, then I do encourage you to cut cords to people and places and situations and release anyone else's energies that you're picking up on. And then breathe in more earth energy and breathe in more of your own energy and your own power. Because sometimes when I do this exercise, I realize that I'm actually carrying a lot of stuff that isn't even mine. So that can be really helpful. So clear your outer space and clear your inner space. And then keep coming back to what's true for you. Keep connecting in with your heart, with what you know. Because in times of change and times of uh, turmoil, um, sometimes that's when we come back to what truly matters, right? The heart to heart connections, the soul connections, the truth of who we are, um, our purpose, what our next step is, how we can be service. So tap into the wisdom that's inside you all the time. You can just connect in and feel it and listen, or you can, channel the information that comes through, or do some kind of creative project where you let the guidance move through you, like writing or painting or drawing, or through clay or dancing, whatever way works for you, playing music, singing. um, Open up and let life support you. Open up to all the support that's here on all levels. Support for your physical body, support for your emotions, support for your energy field. So practical and energetic support. Just keep calling in what you need and let go of everything that you don't need, everything that doesn't feel supportive. So yeah, and I hope these few tips help you and support you because you're not alone, and I hope you know deep inside of you how loved and truly supported you are. And yeah, you're never alone. You're always connected to all of us and connected to the beautiful beings who are here to support you throughout this lifetime and beyond. And so if you want to receive a free guided meditation to tap into and receive guidance from your soul team, you also receive that when you sign up to my love letters. And yeah, and call in the support you need and be open to receiving it when it comes. Because I believe that every challenge that life brings us is an opportunity to let go, make space, surrender, and let the divine guidance move through us so that we can step up and embody and embrace more of our purpose and really move forward on our path for the highest good of all. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you have any questions or if you want to share this video with people you love, your tribe, I would be super grateful. And I wish you a beautiful, peaceful, loving day. Thank you so much.